Big Brad was black and blue. Some people said things that were untrue, like that he was sick with a terrible flu. But I was the one who really knew why Big Brad was black and blue. Big Brad was black and blue because he'd had a fight with a terrible dude. Another reason he was black and blue was because he'd eaten some nasty stew. Big Brad came home one day, and he'd turned from black and blue to gray. The reason for this change, I say, is that he slept in a barn in the dust and hay. Big Brad was gray until the day he turned yellow, and I've never seen a more yellow fellow. He was as bright as the sun, and I know why. It's because he'd swallowed the sun right out of the sky. The sun made him hot, so hot he turned red. So he went to the snow and took with him a sled. All of that snow turned Big Brad white, the kind of white that is very bright. When all of that snow had melted away, Big Brad changed colors again that day. The color this time was actually green, and it happened because he was using a machine. The machine was an old lawnmower that shot grass into the sky, giving Brad a green shower. He stayed green for some time until he changed again, this time to purple. The purple was pretty, the tone of a plum. Some said the purple color was really just paint, but that's not true. I know it ain't. The reason he turned that purplish shade is the field of violets where he played and played. The next thing we knew, Big Brad turned pink, and with that pink came a fishy stink. The pink and the stink came from the 10 salmon he ate, and maybe the reason he couldn't get a date. To get rid of the stink, he took a long bath in water that was pure and clean. It made Big Brad gleam and gleam. He got so clean that he turned clear, and this was enough to strike us with fear. We couldn't sense his presence at all, unless he spoke or took a loud fall. For days we feared he'd disappeared, until he showed up at school looking very weird. He was a mixture of every color I know, making him look like a beautiful rainbow. He stayed multicolored until everyone realized Big Brad was beautiful. The end.